This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. Today is September 2nd. YouTube and Google are the latest platforms to share more about how they are preparing for the upcoming midterm elections and the flood of misinformation that will come with it. For YouTube, much of that strategy hinges on continuing to counter misinformation about the 2020 presidential election. The company's election misinformation policies already prohibit videos that allege widespread fraud, errors, or glitches occurred in any previous presidential election. In a new blog post about its preparations for the midterms, the company says it's already removed a number of videos related to the midterms for breaking these rules, and that other channels have been temporarily suspended for videos related to the upcoming midterms. The update comes as YouTube continues to face scrutiny for its handling of the 2020 election and whether its recommendations pushed some people toward election fraud videos. Of note, the Journal of Online Trust and Safety published a study on the topic today. In addition to taking down videos, YouTube also says it will launch an educational media literacy campaign aimed at educating viewers about manipulation tactics used to spread misinformation. The campaign will launch in the United States first and will cover topics like using emotional language and cherry-picking information, according to the company. And both Google and YouTube will promote authoritative election information in their services, including in search results. Before the midterms, YouTube will link to information about how to vote, and on Election Day, videos related to the midterms will link to timely context around election results. Similarly, Google will surface election results directly in search, which it has done in previous elections as well. The company is also trying to make it easier to find details about local and regional races. Beginning in the coming weeks, Google will highlight local news sources from different states in election-related searches. And there's a new super-fast version of USB 4 on the horizon, and you won't even have to buy a brand new cable to take advantage of it. The USB Promoter Group announced that the next-gen USB version 2.0 standard is pending release and will double the bandwidth of existing USB 4 connectors from 40 gigabits per second to up to 80 gigabits per second. Amazingly, the new standard is also backwards compatible with previous USB 4 cables. This means that existing USB-C cables capable of 40 gigabits per second will also get the faster speeds when the new standard becomes available. From the press release, key characteristics of the updated USB 4 solution include up to 80 gigabits per second operation based on a new physical layer architecture using existing 40 gigabits per second USB Type-C passive cables and newly defined 80 gigabits per second USB Type-C active cables. The USB Promoter Group didn't explain the details around how that's possible, but a spokesperson for the organization told The Verge it was a requirement when the new specification was developed, and the specifics as to how 80 gigabits per second signaling is accomplished will be disclosed once the final specification is released. It's not yet clear when the new standard will actually reach consumers. In its press release, the USB Promoter Group said the update is specifically targeted to developers at this time, so it could still be some time before the rest of us can get computers with the new superfast connector. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
Spoken Layer.